And we are back. It is another busy day today, and look who we got here. Special guest himself. Oh, let's go. We got Hernan back out here. And that is not racist, so don't cancel me out. But we finally got the S14 back. Shout out to Adrian putting in all the hard work. If you can see the little teaser, we're gonna drop what the color of the car is actually gonna be. But first, we're just gonna load this up. It's windy, it's hot, so let's get to it. Like that, we are back in the shop. Gonna have to move some cars around now that we got a full house. And first thing we're gonna have to do, play some musical chairs with the cars. It's gonna be a lot of moving around. This is gonna probably have, the S14 is probably gonna have to get tucked away in the corner. I mean, everything is somewhat ready to go, so we should be good. Just noticed I didn't even tell you guys or show you guys the color, but here it is. So as you can see, it is yellow and actually did quite a bit. So being right-hand drive and all that, somewhat of a hot boy car I wanted to do, because I already did the OEM++ with the S15 back there. So the S14, I kind of wanted to bring the old Dookie Kookie, but instead of brown, I was definitely feeling yellow, and this yellow is gonna be really good. Not only that, we did a couple of stuff, and that being shaved this section here but kept this part OEM. This is all OEM here, and the only biggest difference is here we have the front radiator support, and what Adrian did was he actually made it detachable. It keeps all of its points. If you guys know about the S chassis, the only thing that are pretty much stitch welded are right here. There's 3 spots here, 1, 2, 3. Same on the other side, but what Adrian did was he made it so that way we could just put a 10 mil on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There, you got your main screws there, nuts and bolts, all around here as well. So literally, it's all OEM, still keeps everything intact, and we're gonna have the Street Faction crash bar in the front, so that's a plus there. But I think it looks amazing. Shout out to Adrian, Origin Automotive. If you guys want to, give him a follow and he can get you in. Does a lot of work, does all my stuff. He did the Skyline, the 34, and he's doing the S14. And I'm just hyped. I'm super hot right now, but this car needs a lot of work. It looks like it needs a lot of work. It does need a lot of work. We need to just, for now, we're just gonna throw the KA in there just to get it driving, up and running. Gonna do all the body panels. Kind of wanted to do a kit, big wheels, and then winter time, we're gonna do a whole different engine swap. So what I really wanted to do with this car was I wanted to bring back the pretty much starting over on how to drift, no angle, nothing fancy, low power, 150 horsepower, and pretty much redo everything. And then we're gonna build our way up. That way it's super relatable to you guys, super relatable to the new guys in an S chassis. So that's pretty much the plan with the S14. I'm having too much fun with the Z, so that C-Time car is amazing. It's amazing. But I'm just hyped to get into this. I'm gonna do my best. That way I'm not super concentrated on just working. I'm gonna try to document as much as I can. So that's what we're gonna do. There goes all the paint. Just like that, we finally got the KA in there. It was kind of a struggle, I'm not gonna lie, just getting it in there, because it does need to go at an angle. So I was literally just like, F it, let's go. But yeah, as you can see, it is nice and snug in there. I'm pretty hyped on it. So there are a couple of stuff that I do want to do, just because I didn't want to just like cheap out on it first. At first, I was literally just gonna throw everything in here, and I'm kind of glad that I took it out, went over everything, because I felt a lot of loose stuff. and redid the whole engine bay. That way during the wintertime we could actually either do KAT swap, or we might KAT build, or we might do a different swap. Let me know down below, what do you guys want to see? Here comes the fun part. Gotta feed all this through. Thankfully, I did a lot of new connectors, and in theory, it should work. Going over everything here, one of the things I needed to do was, you see right here, even though it is fused, this is the main 100 amp fuse that's here. It's in a lot of Nissans, pretty much all of them. But the difference between this one is that rather than just simply plugging it out, you literally need to unclip both ends there. And then if you can see right here, you see it's like a Phillip, but it's also a 10 mil. So it actually unscrews, and you literally just break it apart, loosen it up, and then as you can see on the new fuse here, you're just simply gonna put this, slide this in, and then just put the 10 mil bolt right back in it. Just like that, nice and brand new. All right, so everything is now routed. I think I did a pretty good job. The only thing that I'm probably gonna do a little bit different, much right here, right where the fuse box is, I might do something a little bit different. I'm not too sure yet how I wanna do that, but everything is routed as it should be. And we're just gonna keep going away at it. It looks good in my opinion. Nice and clean.
Get it. RB, but 2-cylinder delete. It's basically the best. Oh, right now we're actually gonna throw the LS into here because might as well, you know.
Where the hell's Johnny?
Just like that, it's starting to look like a car again. But there's a couple stuff that I wanted to do. I actually kind of want to relocate the battery. That way it's not so busy up here. It'll free up all that space, free up all this space here. We might do something with the fuse box there. But let me know, guys. KAT this winter, 1J, RB, who knows? But stay tuned, guys. Have a good night.